Hey guys, it's Haley, Cosmetology 120. This is our lab. So today we're going to do a basic facial. So starting with greeting our client, escorting them to our work area, talking about their preferences and their needs, what they need from us, or from me per se. We're going to assess their skin by performing a skin analysis to just make sure that nothing is inflamed, infected, broken, raised or swollen skin in the area to be worked on. Make sure there's no open wounds or sores, and nothing is infected and there's no infestation to prevent from safely performing the service. During that assessment, we're also just going to talk with the client about any medications or products that they've used within the last 72 hours and any allergies that they may have. We're going to consult with them on any facial surgeries that they've had within the last 3 months, or if they're still under the physician's care. We're going to assess if they are prone to cold sores or fever blisters, or if the client has used any exfoliating or lightening agents within the last 72 hours, to include AHAs, BHAs, etc. Also want to ask the client if they've had any facial injections within the last 3 weeks, such as Botox or hyaluronic fillers. If everything from the above is good, then we can move forward with the procedure. So first thing I would do is wet my hands. I'm going to wash my hands. So I would wet my hands with running water, apply liquid soap. I would lather and rub my palms to the end of the wrists and backs of the hands, backs of the fingers, in between the fingers, down the thumbs, tips of the fingers, and around each wrist. Both hands, of course, while interlocking the fingers as well. Rinse thoroughly with warm running water and then dry with a paper towel or a clean hand towel. Then I would gather all of my items. So today I have a bowl with distilled water. I have some eye rounds. I have some Q-tips for comedone extraction. I have some spatulas and a fan brush. I have some 4x4s. I have a set of gloves. I have my big towel that I'm going to use as my bed sheet. My client is already draped, so that would be my second towel, and third would be the towel underneath the neck. I also have one towel that I plan to use to wipe my hands with any excess material, and then I have another towel that we're going to put in our pretend steamer for the steam table, or the hot caddy, I'm sorry. I have a headband for my client, and then I have astringent, toner, and then in here I have cleaner, exfoliant, massage, mask, eye cream, and moisturizer. So those are all in my palette and already dispensed. So I'm going to go ahead and make my bed. So I've put on my fitted sheet and helped my client onto the bed. And she has her drape for her décolleté. And I'm going to place this towel under her neck. I don't have a hairnet, so we're going to use this head wrap. And this is just to ensure that the client's hair doesn't get into any of the product.
We did check to see how the victims are doing, but we're still waiting on a call back. They say that another driver involved who hit Delaney Cruz's minivan from behind, and that driver is deceased. So the North Carolina Attorney General's office is investigating 36 complaints of mishandling or late
There we go.
packages from the FedEx ground package out of Kernersville.
And 24 of those complaints came in just within the past week. Fox 8 Rashida Cowper joins us with changes. FedEx ground is making tonight.
All right, so she's all set to go, and then we are going to go ahead and wash our hands again. So I would go to my sink hand washing area, and I would wash my hands one more time. So I'm going to wet my hands with warm running water, applying liquid soap, lathering and rubbing the palms, inside of the fingers, backs of the hands, backs of the fingers, in between the fingers, down each thumb, and around the wrist for approximately 20 to 30 seconds. Then we're going to rinse with warm running water and dry with a clean hand towel or a disposable towel, disposing of that in the trash. And we're going to start by cleaning the face. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to get 2 eye rounds, and we're going to put some makeup. Eye makeup remover on those, and place them on the eyes. Then I'm going to use a 4x4, also that has makeup remover, to remove any lipstick. So we're holding the opposite side of the lip, not being serviced, with the thumb of our free hand, applying firm pressure, and removing the lipstick from the outer corner to the center of both sides of the lips.
Deadline to apply October 30th. Those who are selected will be notified by December 18th. Visit creativegreensboro.com to apply.
Okay. Then we're going to come back, put that in our trash can here. And then we're going to come back to the eye area, and we're going to double brace. And we just took the iPad and we're going to make 3 sweeps, and 3 sweeps on the top, and then under the eye, 3 sweeps on the top, and then under the eye. Put that away. We're going to do the same on this side, double bracing, so down, down, down.
74 degrees outside right now. The high today, 81, our low is 71. Our rain for the day is now over 1.8 inches, almost 2 inches of rain across the area. I want to show you something that's right on our coast. Right at 5 o'clock today, we got a new depression that
Alright. So that is cleaning of the eyes and lips. And then we're going to apply cleansing product to the neck and face. So again, this is my cleanser, and I have my spatula. So I'm getting a small amount here, applying that to my hand, applying it to both hands by rubbing my hands together. And then we're going to use both hands to apply the cleansing product. We're going to start at the client's décolleté and go out. Come up the neck. And then we're going to get from the chin up the jawline into the corners of the mouth, up to the temples, into the nose, and around, in through the eyes, up across the forehead, down, and we're going to take our ring finger and go around the eye, stopping at the temple. And we're going to do that 3 times. So chin, to jawline, into the mouth, up to the temple, into the nose, side,
Financial nightmare is struggling to stay at home, falling victim to a scam. Now she got tricked and how much it cost her. This news coming down from NC State. They will start the season without fans in the stands. This goes for all Wolfpack fall sports. The school will reevaluate as the season moves on. And on that subject, the Carolina Panthers announced whether they will have fans for the season opener, plus reaction from one of the players on that decision.
all right, and then we're going to remove our product. So, want to get some water. This is warm water. Have our 4x4s, and we are going to remove the product basically the same way. So we're starting at the décolleté, and just removing the product.
Our seniors that are being hit the hardest, they're frightened. I want them to know that their health
Moving
and safety
upwards
will be
and
my
outwards.
responsibility if I'm your president. And I'll have from day one ready to go the best medical experts and scientists to advise on our response. And I don't want to abandon you. It's a simple proposition, folks. We're all in this together. We gotta fight this together. We'll emerge from this stronger because we do it together. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
And that's been removed. We're going to go ahead and get rid of those. Then we're going to apply iPads over the client's eyes. And we're going to use a lamp. So I don't have a woods lamp or a magnifying lamp, so I brought my pretty little desk lamp over, and we're going to use this lamp to examine the client's face. And we're just looking for any type of abrasions, excessive sebum, flakiness, fine lines, wrinkles, freckles. And when we're finished, we're going to turn the lamp off. And remove the iPads. Remove those. And then we're going to repeat that process 2 more times with the cleanser.
Your neighborhood will for 50 years, the friends and neighbors have trusted us, and today we're working even harder to earn your trust. We invite you in our store or online to get the same honest and straightforward experience. See all our new Toyota, self-test drive, and even value your trade online. We'll even bring the vehicle to you, and every new Toyota comes down with Mid-State Toyota's lifetime warranty. Visit MidStateToyota.com or make the short drive to Mid-State Toyota in Asheboro, your neighborhood Toyota store.
Politics have corrupted our healthcare system. Time after time, politicians have sided with the special interests, voting against protections for pre-existing conditions and keeping drug prices sky high. It's a corrupt system that rewards the preferred corporations and leaves North Carolina families behind. I'm Cal Cunningham, and that's why I'm refusing corporate PAC money. And I approve this message because lowering healthcare costs starts with changing how Washington really works.
Alright.
This could become a huge NFL story. New Orleans star running back Alvin Kamara has been missing from training camp since Friday, and ESPN reports that it's believed to be contract related. Kamara is on his final year of his rookie deal and will make $2.1 million But John Thompson, a college basketball coaching legend, has died at the age of 78. Thompson coached these great Georgetown teams in the 1980s and 90s and led the Hoyas to the national title back in 1984. After a short NBA career with the Celtics, where he actually played backup to Bill Russell, Thompson turned a struggling Georgetown program around. He led the Hoyas to 20 NCAA tournament appearances and had them in the Final Four back in 1982, 84, and 85, winning it all in 84. He had a big impact on his players. Today, even Allen Iverson saying Thompson saved his life. John Thompson, again, passing away, the great Georgetown basketball coach. Back to you, Jeff.
All right, talk about a party being over, a two-day event at an Airbnb ends with one person dead. Pull the trigger. Why did it start? And what neighbors heard is ultimate starting.
And expanding
All right, face is clean, and now we are going to apply our toner. So you can either spray it on here and wipe it onto the face. I just find it easier just to hold my mist back. Give 2 strong mists. And then if you use any disposable utensils, you could dispose of them in your waste receptacle. Then we're going to apply exfoliant. So exfoliant is next.
Parents should be able to decide if they want their kid in school for them. I'll make sure all parents are given that choice.
Get Labor Day savings with West Shore Home. Everybody, if you're in the market for a new shower or bath, West Shore Home is making it easy and
So we have the exfoliant,
That's very good.
and we're going to just put it onto the client's skin.
But right now, we're going to make more full than ever for Labor Day
And then we're just going to work in circles.
And if you pick up the phone call right now, you're going to get our extended financing. That's going to be no money down, plus no.
Making sure not to get anything in the client's mouth,
You're saying free installation, plus with no payment,
eyes,
no
or nose.
18 months. That's like getting a free bath in spring 2022. That's right, Joe. Wow, amazing. You guys make the process so easy peasy. So can you show me some examples? Sure, absolutely. So here's a recent project we completed. You can see they're definitely able to be for an upgrade. They wanted a modern look, so we're able to transform it into that. That is a total transformation. Amazing. And the best part is, we can do it in one day because we have our own employee installers, not subcontractors. So let's look at this time-lapse video here. A lot of people ask how we can do these jobs done in one day, and here's how it is. You can see we came out in the morning, we took out the old base and the old wall.
And we're going to do this for 1 to 2 minutes.
New base, new wall, new finish. And we got the whole thing cleaned up. So you guys are really changing the game when it comes to back and no big mess with rust or anything. That's what we do, Joe. But don't take my word for it. Go online, check us out. Google West Shore Home. You're going to find thousands of 5-star reviews. And folks, if you're looking for a new shower or bath, now's the time to call. Take advantage of West Shore Home's Labor Day savings event. Here it is. Get free installation on all showers and baths. Plus, take advantage of this special TV offer. Extended financing. That means no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. Or your dream bathroom shower installed for as little as $99 a month. West Shore Home. Make your bathroom model go easier and affordable. Call West Shore Home now.
It's stainless steel. We love homes. It's why we started cleaning them over 70 years ago and why we still continue today. Whatever home means to you, home everything you want to make sure your space is clean and that you and the ones you care about most are safe.
I'm Olivia Steve in Greensboro, and thanks for watching Fox 8. Star Local Stay here at Fox 8. Every morning early just for you.
Making sure you got everything you need to know before you start your day.
Alright, at this point we're going to
So you and your family are never caught
apply a steam towel.
And when the other guy
So I have gotten my steam towel to our client. So we're going to drape it over the chin,
The Fox 8 Morning News, the Triad's only local news all morning
not to
long.
cover the nose.
Weekdays from 4:30 to 10 a.m. Start local, stay local.
And then we're going to press. We're going to do this for about 30 seconds.
Something disruptive is happening. Are you guys ready? The future is yours.
We're gonna do this together.
Fantastic news.
Right now,
Now when I use a steam towel, I do test on the inside of my wrists.
good thing for North Carolina.
Also test on the client's shoulder, just to make sure that it's not too hot.
The legislature tried to cut funding for classrooms to give tax breaks to corporations.
So with our towel,
Special interests and stopped them. Now, he's
we are going to
protecting
go
schools
ahead
from any threat.
and remove the product
And tell them to keep doing what's right for North Carolina's kids.
from the client as well.
Technical issues, so the one thing that's working, weather, but from this position, so that's why we're here in an unusual way. Not anything to be alarmed by when we see this, it means we got severe weather going on. We've got storms, we don't have anything in our backyard that is severe at the moment. But I do want to get you an update on what's going on with our weather this afternoon. We've been watching the radar, and we've had weather rolling through the triad for the last couple of hours. But the things
So all of the product is removed.
across our area, looking at a close-up view of the triad, you can see,
And then we're going to dispose of this in our dirty linens basket to be laundered. At this point, we are going to do extraction. So I would apply gloves.
As far as physical radar goes, first of all, you see the outlook of what we're looking at this evening. The shaded green goes up to the marginal risk over the eastern part of the Piedmont Triad, all the way down to I-95. And that is where very strong thunderstorm, possibly severe. We've included the triad.
And I am going to use cotton swabs for my extractions. So I have on my disposable gloves, and I'm going to use 2 professional size cotton swabs soaked in astringent. So here's my astringent. I'm going to go ahead and get these soaked down good. So they're wet. And then, looks like she only has one over here. So we're going to go ahead and wiggle, 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 wiggle. See if we can get that out. Alright. Now, we're going to expose of those. If she had another place, then I would get new swabs, also soaked in astringent, to get those impactions out. Then we're going to dispose of all contaminated disposable utensils and take off my gloves. Now we're going to do the toner one more time. So again, standing back, mist, mist. Alright. Next we're going to massage for 5 to 10 minutes. So we're going to get dime-sized amount of our massage product here.
Here's a look at the high resolution feature model, and you can see the trend is again for things to start shifting away from the Piedmont just a little.
And we're going to put that in our hands. Then we are going to, excuse me, we're going to start at the décolleté.
In Piedmont today, 75 degrees is our current reading. That's certainly going to south today to be a little bit cooler. And as we go
From the
into
chin
model here, a little bit farther out into
to the forehead.
you can see that there's a chance for a couple of showers.
And we're using
I think we'll also see some clearing as we go to get things start seeing more of the
effleurage.
the base map behind you. That's a sign of the 5 and out after lunch tomorrow. And we won't have enough time to get real hot tomorrow. We'll be back in the low to mid-80s tomorrow, but the real heat is going to start building back as we go into Wednesday. Take a look, this is Wednesday morning in the low 70s, and then Dearborn Wednesday, we're back in the upper 80s, and early Burlington, you might even hit 90 plus. Triad, we're going to be about 89 for actual high temperature. And then you can still see a stray shower on Wednesday, but I don't expect much.
Then we're going to kind of focus on the forehead here. So we're going to
Point out, you can see that little area of low pressure off of our coast.
left to right,
Talked about earlier.
right to left. And we're this 3 times.
Problem for us. And for us, the story keeps coming behind this warm front, and that warm front will keep lifting to the north, so we're going to see temperatures rebound to the upper 80s to near 90 on Wednesday, and then we'll be in the low 90s as we go
And we're
into
gonna
Thursday and Friday. But then notice on here a couple of cold fronts behind it. This one, and then especially the one in
Do
Montana.
petrissage.
That's actually going to be able to come through here on Friday evening, and when it does, the temperature is going to be there, they're going to drop. Hour by hour, and this evening, we're looking for temperatures in the upper 70s at 7 o'clock, and then we'll work our way down overnight. Chance of a shower still stays up tonight, but the intensity of anything we have is going to be a lot lower. And then you can see around 71 degrees first thing
My
tomorrow.
video quit.
The forecast now for tomorrow. Step on the right side, because I usually do the weather from this position where there's all these graphics. 83 degrees, and again, a few clouds first thing in the morning, and then some clearing as we go into the afternoon.
Applying slight
Shower
temple,
is
slight pressure to the temples.
today. And then as we look ahead for the next several
And
days,
then we're going to use Tapognant
89 on Wednesday,
around the
90
eyes,
degrees on Thursday,
brow bone,
91 degrees on Friday, 30
zygomatic arch, upper cheek.
and then 82 degrees
We're
is
doing this
expected on Saturday.
3 times, and we're going to use
From our producer, Mike, any calls back to the anchors?
green finger
Okay, I was told I'm like toss the break. We're having some technical problems.
to
That's
perform
not
small
allowed.
circular movements around.
That's not my job.
I
I'm gonna talk about real drug
hit the temple pressure
So
points.
we'll be back with more on this.
At Fox News, they'll be the best local news in this live.
And we're excited to tell you about a trusted national newscast you can watch in prime time.
News Nation on WGN America.
What we believe, what we believe in, is inspired by what we know. News Nation is a national newscast in prime time 7 nights a week to keep you in the know from across the country to decide what you think and believe it all. News Nation, coming September 1st to WGN America. It's about time.
Gonna massage the outer.
Like your grandkids. Back in my day, we could get 2 made from scratch Bojangles sausage biscuits for just $2.50. It's bow time.
For struggling families,
Massaging the
Senator
outer
Tom Tillis
sides of the nose.
funding for our hospitals, aid for small businesses, saving jobs, and with them, precious health insurance for families. Now, Senator Tillis is working to help businesses again, to save more jobs, to save health insurance for more families.
I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that happens.
Tell Senator Tillis, keep fighting to save the jobs of hardworking North Carolinians.
Find your keys. Find your get up and go. Find pants that aren't sweats. Find your friends. Find your sense of wonder. Find the world is new again. At Chevy, we like to take it there. Qualifying lessons can sign and drive this Silverado Custom for around $312 a month. Or get $5,000 cash allowance and file Silverado 1500 crew cab pickups when you purchase. Last time Cal Cunningham was in office, he raised taxes on $1 billion in a recession. Now he's trying to get to DC. And guess what Cunningham wants to do?
I propose replacing the 2017 tax cut.
Did you catch that? Cal Cunningham wants to raise your taxes again with this guy.
Guess what? If you're like me, you're not gonna have your taxes are gonna be raised, not cut.
Cal's running down Joe Biden. Hold on to your wallet.
I'm Tom Tillis, and I approve this message.
It's where we feel most safe. At Target Basement Systems, we've always understood this. And now, more than ever, we remain committed to supporting you by implementing new health guidelines and putting your safety first. If you have problems with your foundation, crawl space, or basement, we're offering no interest, no payment financing until August 2021. So let us help restore your peace of mind to the place you call home.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. FDR lifted this country out of the Great Depression. Obama saved us from the great financial collapse. Trump faced the coronavirus pandemic and froze, paralyzed by denial and fear and indecision. It didn't have to be this bad, but Trump's lack of leadership cost lives, hitting seniors the hardest and devastating nursing homes. Donald Trump failed, and it's our seniors who are paying the ultimate price. Need quick professional tree and bush services? Don't wait. Call Ingram Tree Service today. For a free estimate, call 336-471-4600
Here at Fox Inn, we wake up every morning early just for you.
Making sure you got everything you need to know before you start your day.
Plus, weather updates every 8 minutes, so you and your family are never caught off guard.
And when the other guys look over to your
And we're going to remove the product.
All morning long with breaking news and stories that matter to our community.
The Fox 8 Morning News, the Triad's only local news all morning long. Weekdays from 4:30 to 10 a.m. Start local, stay local.
Please welcome Drew Barrymore. Hello. On my life to meet you. It's been a wild ride. Can you believe I have 2 daughters around your age? I'm scared. I have so much to fill you in on. Want to hear about our new daytime show? Love to. We're going to spend an hour every day celebrating life. Oh. I'm so excited I could scream. Want to do it with me? Guys, ready?
The Drew Barrymore Show, weekday mornings at 11, starting September 14th on Fox 8.
And we discarded those. And again, I'm going to use my hands down here.
I'm Allison Smith at RTL. Thanks for watching Fox 8. Start local, stay local.
All right, once again, we really appreciate the patience during these technical problems.
And we're going to take our facial mask.
7 minutes there, which might be a new record today, is our switcher has crashed. If you don't understand television technology, that is essentially the engine. that
And we're going
controls
to
everything you see.
take our mask,
Several times, it's still not working, so we're stuck with this two-shot, and we're going to deliver this
on our
to
palette.
society in the early days of television, when they were on air all the time.
ours is already kind of in there, so.
Could authorize emergency use of the COVID-19 vaccine before phase 3 trials are over.
We are going to just apply this.
Dr. Stephen Hahn, former patient and vaccine developer, applies for approval before the end of phase 3. The FDA
Using a fan brush, starting at the throat using long strokes. So
the risk, and it would be based on data not
across the décolleté.
Some doctors have expressed a concern that just before Election Day, President Trump may pressure the FDA to approve a coronavirus vaccine before it's actually ready.
Well, the nation's new Postmaster General, who happens to live in Greensboro, as we've told you many times, Mr. Joyce, that gets something he hasn't gotten in this job before. A subpoena, and it probably won't be delivered by the U.S. Postal Service.
And the Joy testified last week before the House Committee on Oversight and Reform. That committee requested documents on the changes Joy made to the Postal Service that have caused widespread health delays. But the committee chairwoman says Joy didn't deliver those documents on, among other things, overtime policy and sorting machines by last Wednesday's deadline. She plans to serve the subpoena this Wednesday. Well, a federal appeals court has ruled against former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn and the Justice Department in their effort to shut down his criminal case.
Flynn, you may remember, pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI during the investigation into Russia's 2016 election interference. In the meantime, President Trump said Flynn was unfairly prosecuted. And in a very controversial move, Trump's Attorney General Bill Barr asked to have Flynn's charges dropped. Later this summer, a recent circuit court sided with Flynn and had his case dismissed. Then the federal appeals court voted 8-2 to keep Flynn's case alive. Well, it doesn't look as if the House Judiciary Committee is going to get to hear from former White House counsel Don McGahn about President Trump.
The president's lawyers have argued McGahn and other top White House advisors can't be forced to testify, and have absolute immunity. Today, a federal appeals court dismissed a House lawsuit to force McGahn to comply with that subpoena, saying Congress.
All right, this is going to go into our bin here to be cleaned, to be disinfected. And the facial mask is on. Being cautious not to get products in the eyes, nose, or mouth. Allowing the mask to sit for 5 to 10 minutes.
Build a wall fund. It was a campaign to raise money to build a border wall between the United States and Mexico. They are charged with conspiracy to commit wire fraud and conspiracy to commit money laundering. Each count carries a maximum penalty of 20 years in jail.
Well,
mask has been on.
School financial records and decisions under Falwell's leadership. Pressure for this investigation comes after Falwell resigned last week
For 5 to 10 minutes. And we're going to remove the mask.
2007. Falwell told the Associated Press they backed the board's investigation and had nothing to hide. Board members are now searching for his replacement. We really hope to be back with you after this.
Fox 8's Destination Vacation is sponsored by the Good Food Store.
We owe our veterans, so we provide them low-cost loans to buy homes. But J.D. Wooten took one of those loans and used it to buy himself an investment property. That's abusing the rules, and that's wrong. Our local news caught J.D. Wooten red-handed. Listen,
Mr. Putin told me by phone that he did not meet that requirement.
if J.D. Wooten will exploit a veterans program, can we really trust him in Raleigh?
We have everything you need to make your home more comfortable inside and out. So you can shop safely at our store or online at AmericanFurnitureNC.com. And as always, thank you.
At Batteries Plus, we do more than replace batteries to fix phones and tablets. We help our neighbors power their lives. Need a phone fixed? We got it. Get powered in-store, curbside, and at batteriesplus.com. When Lord and Lady Grantham come to call, you offer them gracious hospitality. Biltmore is honored to welcome Downton Abbey, the exhibition, in a setting that couldn't be more fitting. Relive the story.
Alright. That has been removed, and now we're going to apply toner one more time to the face and neck by misting
Reserve your tickets now.
twice.
Allergy partners of the
Then we are going to apply our eye product. So, eye product is here. It says a pea size amount. So we've got that. And we are going to apply this by using depotement around the zygomatic arch and brow bones here.
Choosing a window replacement company is tough. With middlemen involved, you can end up paying too much. But with Champion, there are no middlemen. You get the factory direct price on your new windows. We call that single source
And then we are going to apply moisturizer.
Don't miss out on our best sale deals. Save 50% off one new windows. One call, one company.
So again, working from the décolleté up.
I was in food here for 20 years. I bought all these products. Not a single
Daddy,
one.
here's the extremely silly looking hat.
Stop it. I'm looking at her. They wanted to make sure that they knew it was alright for my feet. For my feet, not somebody else's feet. And you just knew, like, you just when they got on the right ones. I'm Teresa, and that's my different story.
And then we're going to blot off the excess with a tissue. Bring me the box of tissues. Bring me the box of tissues.
Making sure you got everything you need to know before you start your day.
Plus, weather updates every 8 minutes, so you and your family are never caught off guard.
And when the other guy comes over to do your bidding,
We stay local all morning long with breaking news and stories that matter to our community.
The Fox 8 Morning News, the Triad's only local news all morning long. Weekdays from 4:30 to 10 a.m. Start local, stay local.
During this next phase, we'll still be here for the Furniture Warehouse. We have everything you need to make your home more comfortable inside and out. So you can shop safely at our store or online at AmericanFurnitureNC.com. And as always, thank you. All right, we're going to bump into another weather session here today. We still have technical problems, and I want to show you an update we just got from last time.
Okay. So that is going to end our service today. And then what we're going to do is set our client up discuss maintenance and aftercare. All of our single-use items are going to be discarded. All of our linens are going to be put away. And then, so my client has left here. And we're going to put our items away there. And then we're going to put this in our stuff to be disinfected. And this in our dirty linens. So table is cleaned up, and now we're going to put on gloves. I am going to get my barbicide wipes, and I am going to clean up my workstation here. So step one, wipe number one is cleaning and sanitizing, allowing that to sit for 2 minutes. Dispose of that in our trash receptacle. Barbicide wipe number 2 is disinfecting the area. So wiping all of that down and allowing that to sit for 2 minutes. We would also wipe down any of our electrical equipment that we used, following the manufacturer's instructions, and making sure that they're still in proper working order. We're going to remove our gloves, and we're going to wash our hands. So we're going to start by wetting our hands under the running water, applying liquid soap, lathering, rubbing the palms, insides of the fingers, backs of the fingers, backs of the hands, down each thumb, in between the fingers, tips of the fingers, around the wrists. And then we would rinse thoroughly with running water, drying with a clean paper towel, and disposing of our paper towel. And then we would sanitize with hand sanitizer.
So let's look at this time-lapse video here. A lot of people ask how we can use the one day, and here's how it is. You can see we clean out the morning, we pick out the old